Alright lads, so today we got some pretty cool news regarding a new single player quest coming into the game. The quest that Caleb mentioned 3 or so months ago, a quest designed for you to play with your favorite characters. No bonus characters, no super hard content where you got to use something meta. The idea of this is just for you to play around with anyone you want to and have a bit of fun. And that quest we are talking about today is going to be the BRAWL quest. A quest designed for your favorite characters where you're going to be fighting hordes of enemies. Now, in case you are wondering when does this quest actually drop, let's not stall it. It's going to be coming out on the 11th of April, so it's only a few days away. It will be announced on the 10th of April, and it'll come out the following day. It's going to be here for 2 weeks, so it's going to last until the 25th of April, and we have no idea when it's actually going to come back. Hopefully it's a regular occurrence. Personally, I prefer this quest was actually a permanent type of event, but I'm fine with being time limited, especially if it does come back regularly. If it comes back like once a month, that'd be something to look forward to, other than, Senkamon and stuff like that. Now, one important thing to know is that it is going to be a tad bit easier, but we do have a bit of information data mined from the lads Soldix and also Hiken, so much love to those two lads. Essentially, there is going to be one chapter with 3 difficulties. The mob and bosses are going to be hollow affiliation. That's for this current one. Of course, when it does come back, it will eventually change. And the rule for this quest is that we are going to have player damage times 5. So this quest doesn't matter about your attribute. It doesn't matter about your killer. It doesn't really matter about anything. Everyone is going to be getting a 5 times damage output. Again, I would personally like for more harder content, but again, this is more so just for fun, so I can't really complain about it being a tad bit too easy, but it will be a pretty easy quest. I feel like the big thing for this is depending on how many enemies there are actually going to be. But in the normal difficulty, there will be 3 rooms, level 5 mobs and a boss. The hard difficulty will have 4 rooms, and it will include level 50 enemies with also a boss. And nightmare difficulty will have 5 rooms, so it is getting a tad bit harder, and it does contain level 99 mobs. Now, to my knowledge, that is it's okay. I think the difficulty is going to be somewhat very, very easy. Again, this is a quest designed for new players. If you played any co-op content like IZ, for example, I believe the enemies are level 120, but it's killer damage times 5. This is that player damage times 5. So your characters are going to be hitting really, really hard. Even some old characters out there with no berserker value is going to be pretty much one-shotting things. But that's the basically main idea. You just have 5 rooms if we're talking about the nightmare difficulty with a bunch of mobs. And again, I'm very curious to see how many mobs there actually are going to be, because it says HOARD, so I'm really hoping for a big room and just a bunch of enemies swarming at you, because that's going to be kind of fun to play around with. Now, why would you actually do this quest? Besides just having fun, playing with your favorite character, it does offer some rewards, and let's talk about it. So the BRAWL quest in question in the event notice, which again is not in the game just yet, it does say the following: you can earn Hogakus and Hogaku wills by completing event orders, so don't forget to take part. And looking at the event orders, and what we can see here, by completing every single difficulty, which again is going to be relatively easy for mostly everyone out there, you can get 10 Hogakus, 10 Hogaku wills, and 10 editing brushes. So at the very least, it's just worth doing once just to get those free rewards. Nothing too bad, nothing too amazing, but as we have mentioned multiple times in the past, Caleb are making significantly more ways to get Hogakus, and this is something that you can just do monthly just to get a small stack of them. Additionally though, there are actually rewards for clearing this quest, and what you can see now is the difficulty. So for normal, this is what you can expect to get: a Hogaku, an amusable ball at 3-star, large XP crystals, and a 1-star power heart. On the hard difficulty, they keep the same amount of rewards, but they do add the following extra ones, such as the powders and the books of every attribute. And then on the very hard difficulty, they also include droplets, potions, and also editing brushes. So kind of interesting, and I'm very curious to see how good the rewards are going to be, because if the Hogakus are somewhat of a regular occurrence, let's say maybe you spend 5 tickets and get 3-ish, I would love to say guaranteed Hogaku. I don't think that's going to be the case. Personally, what I believe, and again this isn't confirmed, is that the rewards that you can see here are going to be very RNG dependent. Maybe you have to get an extra stage, or maybe you have to do a lot of runs just to get something worthwhile. In that case, it wouldn't be really worth your time and sold tickets. But the main point of this game mode, once more, is just to have fun with your favorite characters. If it offers some engagement, even if the rewards are bad, I might make a few videos on it, and it might be fun just testing out characters in this particular game mode and see how quick they can complete it, and then we can kind of compare it to the community, have little fun competition speedrun the quest, for example. Might be a good way way to even test damage output for certain characters. So I am looking forward to it. Again, it's nothing too crazy, but it is something extra to do throughout the month. I'm excited, and hopefully, again, that has yet to be seen, the rewards can be good. If this quest does drop these rewards consistently, this is going to be one of the best events in the game. But I don't want to say that just now. We have to wait and see. I feel like the Hokyus and Hokyuwas especially are going to be very rare items. If they drop consistently, then this is going to be a great event for both new players and also veterans. And hopefully editing brushes can drop consistently too. But considering it's a single player quest, we have to hold out. But either way, lads, that was the video for today, talking about all the information that we do know about the BRAWL quest, a new HOARD event coming to the game, and hopefully it can be pretty fun to play around, because again, that's the main point of this quest. While yes, we might be able to get a few decent rewards, the main point is that we were begging for ways to play with our favorite characters, and that's what this quest edition is. It's for you to play with anyone you want to, and just cut loose and have fun. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.